We've been at war for 100 years. A war started by my great-grandfather and continued by my father, Fire Lord Sozin. And it's my duty to ensure the Fire Nation succeeds. Uncle Iroh says some believe it's in our nature to expand and consume, like fire itself. All I believe is the Fire Nation must emerge victorious, and that is why I have to deliver the Avatar to my father. It's my destiny.
My father has banished me until I find the Avatar, and that's exactly what I'll do. For 3 years, I've chased down every hint, every rumor, every whisper of the Avatar. And I will find him.
Who are you?
I'm Aang.
He may seem like just a boy, but he's much more. He is the Avatar.
We have a duty to protect the Avatar.
You don't have to do this alone. You have me, Katara, and a flying ball of fur. What more do you need? Like I walked into that one.
Hello everybody, we just watched the new trailers for Avatar, The Last Airbender, and there are lots of cool hidden things and references to the original series. First, let's talk about the Zuko trailer. Zuko seems to be writing a letter, and I think he might be writing to his mother, even though he doesn't know where she is. We learn more about this in the Avatar comic The Search, where Zuko finds out his mother is still alive somewhere out there. This was a big mystery for fans before the comic came out, so it's exciting to see it explored in the trailer. In the trailer, they use Zuko's letter to tell the story of the Fire Nation's 100-year war against the Air Nomads and their search for the Avatar. When Zuko mentions the war lasting 100 years, they show flashbacks to the genocide of the Air Nomads. They confirm that the person he's talking about, as we've been at war for 100 years, is his great-grandfather, Fire Lord Sozin, which is a change from the original TV show. In the original show, Sozin ordered the attack on the Air Nomads to end the line of avatars and prevent the resurrection of avatars by killing all the Air Nomads. However, in the original show, Aang had already been born and had become the Avatar at the age of 12 when the attack took place. There are scenes in the trailers where Aang is with Monk Gyatso and doesn't have his Air Nomad tattoos yet, so we might get to see the actual attack on the Air Nomads and a big fight scene between Fire Lord Sozin and Monk Gyatso. Aang might have already fled, and we might even see a new scene of him getting his Airbender tattoos. Please, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of the videos. We'll be making videos for each episode as they're being released. Regarding the character some fans thought might be Avatar Yangjin, it's unlikely because the scene seems to take place during the Fire Nation's attack on the Southern Air Temple. There's a lot to look forward to in the series. The new female airbender we see is probably just a random character, as we'll be getting many Zuko flashback scenes filmed as if they're happening in real time. It's exciting because we'll actually see how Zuko got his scar instead of just brief flashbacks. There's also a memorable quote from Uncle Iroh about firebenders, hinting that the Netflix series might include familiar dialogue from the original show. We see Zuko talking to his men about his banishment, providing more context on why he was banished. This sheds light on the reason behind the memes about Zuko trying to regain his honor during Book 1 of the original show. We also witness Aang waking up and recalling the attack on the Southern Air Temple, followed by his encounters with Sokka and eventually Katara, explaining who he is and what he can do. There are scenes of Katara waterbending, and while some fans wondered if she starts as a skilled waterbender, the actress mentioned she's still a beginner. However, the series seems to have accelerated the character arcs for the main characters, bringing about interesting changes to anticipate. Katara appears to be slightly better at waterbending than at the beginning of the original series, but she will likely still undergo her final lessons, especially those crucial ones when they return to the Northern Water Tribe. We also have dialogue scenes with Gran Gran, Sokka, and Katara's grandmother, who has a significant history with the Northern Water Tribe. It's intriguing to learn about her background and connections with the water tribes, including her past relationship with Paku, who eventually becomes Katara's waterbending instructor. It's revealed that part of why Katara isn't a skilled waterbender at the series start is because there are few, if any, waterbenders left in the Southern Water Tribe. Many have been captured by the Fire Nation, including Hama, who we'll see later in the series. There's a new scene with Avatar Kyoshi at her statue, where Aang receives a vision and message from her. This is a departure from the original series, where Aang doesn't interact much with Kyoshi early on. It's interesting to see how the plot is accelerated and new elements are added in the Netflix series. We also get more footage of a fight scene with Katara in the Northern Water Tribe, confirming Zuko's involvement. It's exciting to see how they blend familiar and new elements in the Netflix series. Additionally, there's a longer clip featuring behind-the-scenes footage and new characters not seen in previous trailers. It's intriguing to see these new additions, including interviews with executive producers set in King Bumi's temple in Omashu, showcasing more of the Earth Kingdom and characters like Suki and the Kyoshi warriors. We even glimpse Suki's mother, adding depth to the world building. There's a scene of Katara reciting dialogue from the original animated intro, a nod to the original series. And we see Jet, who will play a significant role in Season 1. It'll be exciting to see his story unfold, and if he returns in Season 2. There are scenes of Zuko and Iroh in what appears to be Ba Sing Se, a departure from the original series. Plus, Tamlin Tomita from Karate Kid portrays Suki's mother on Kyoshi Island, expanding on existing characters. It's intriguing to see how new characters are integrated and existing ones are developed. Can't wait to see it all come together in the series. In this scene, we see Aang accidentally bumping into a statue, a playful nod to the original animated intro. It's a humorous reference because in the original series, you never actually see him bump into the statue like that during the episodes themselves, only in the intros. The owl statue is a callback to Wan Shi Tong, the owl from the library. So maybe we'll see a reference to his library in Season 1. However, in the original show, the library didn't appear until Book 2, so it might be a while. Regarding Toph, it's unlikely we'll see her until maybe a post-credit scene or a teaser for her character before she becomes a main character in Season 2. It's interesting to hear Daniel Dae Kim discuss the world of Avatar while dressed as Fire Lord Azai, considering his history with the series. He played Hiroshi Sato in Legend of Korra and General Fong in the Earth Kingdom during Book 2 in the original series. It would be fun to see if they include a joke about his previous character. The market scene where Zuko and Aang argue seems to have different architecture and greenery, suggesting changes from the original series. It's intriguing to see how they incorporate these new elements and adjust the timeline. Zuko rescuing Aang, wearing the blue spirit mask from the prison, as seen in previous trailers, is interesting because they actually parted ways and didn't meet again until the finale in the Northern Water Tribe. They reunited in the Earth Kingdom, but that didn't happen until Book 2. It'll be intriguing to see how they bring these characters together earlier in the story in Omashu. There's a scene of Iroh dressed in Earth Kingdom robes, hinting at the tension between the Fire Nation and the Earth Kingdom. This tension is a significant storyline in Book 2, where they had to conceal their identities to avoid arrest. There's a lot of footage to unpack here, with many hidden hints and references to the original series. It's exciting to see these connections and hints at what's to come. If anyone has questions about the characters or changes, feel free to share them in the comment section. Thanks for watching, as always. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.